Get over here!
But to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. Happy Sunday, everybody. The Green Scorpion here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Blasphemous. So here we are in the Knot of Three Words, and this is basically a new area that we're going to have to explore. So, a lot of this episode is basically just going to be me progressing as I can, and hey, trying to remember everything that I've been doing. And, I believe we've seen this guy before? Hello? Sir? Can we interact with you at all? I guess not. There might be something I have to do here, but I don't know what it is yet. But, I guess we'll come back to that later. Can I mark it? Hang on a sec. Let me see. Yeah, let's mark it. Alright, so, how's everybody been? It's been quite an eventful few weeks, lately. And here we are in the Mother of Mothers. That's quite a word. Ooh, I like this music. Okay, so I'm assuming that's gonna hit me, like, on the backswing. Okay, good. Aha! You see? You always look for that. And is this? Anoint yourself with the oil of the pilgrims. Yes, anoint. Ah, beautiful. More fervor. That's always good. So, yeah, it's been a little while. Those of you who follow me on my channel know that it's been a very eventful couple of weeks, couple of months, actually, on the Green Scorpion channel. I got some more countdowns, all said and done. Are those, like, incense burners, by the way? Like, sensors? That's actually really cool. But as a lot of you guys may know, I've been getting a lot of work done. Ooh, the library! Do I want to start here? Hang on a sec. I hear them reading. They mutter the forbidden writings in a constant murmuring, whose echoes once inside my mind refuse to leave. I know that my curiosity will kill me if my madness does not do it first. Good to know. I'm actually gonna come here later because I believe that's where I actually need to go. So I'm going to explore the Mother of Mothers first. I'm actually curious to know if that's actually... Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, hi! Interesting. Okay, those guys move fast. So, we're discovering new things here. And some old stuff. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's quite a bit. Hang on a sec. Oh, jeez. Oh, sweet. I got it. Beautiful! Ooh, okay, that was badass. Whoa, Jesus! Yeah, these guys move fast. Jesus, I'm taking a flask. But as I was saying, right? So, a lot has been happening on the channel. A couple of countdowns got released. Top 10 heroes, top 10 villains, top 10, Skull the Hero Slayer skulls, which again, I want to give a big shout out to Wombu for. That was really, really nice of him to give me that game and to give me the inspiration. Yeah, it's been a very, very busy time on the Green Scorpion channel, and I'm very, very thankful about it. Because, holy smoke, those countdowns, like all the countdowns, especially the villains one, got a seriously amazing amount of viewership. So, I want to take a little bit of an opportunity right now to say thank you guys so much for the support. It's been... It means a lot more than you might think, and all in all, I'm just really happy to see people, like, engaging with what I have to say about my favorite medium, you know? Do you dodge? That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so I have to dodge this one. I can't just block it. Interesting. See, I actually like that. So I like that they introduce enemies that, that sometimes is not a good idea to parry, you know what I mean? it gives it a little variety. And there is a treasure up there that I want to grab, but I'm gonna cheese these enemies real quick. But yeah, all in all, things have been very eventful for me. Not just on YouTube, mind you, but also in real life in general. I'm currently in the process of, always check the walls, baby. Ooh, I think I needed to do this. Do I have? Yes, I have it. Beautiful. There's another, there's another bile flask. Excellent. So that works out great. Yeah, by the way, while I'm exploring through here, if anyone in the comments thinks, oh, hey, Oscar, you missed a, oh, okay, so I have to wait until the backswing. Got it. If anyone is like, hey, Oscar, you missed something here, go check it out. Please let me know in the comments, because that does help a lot. Consecrated Amethyst. It's a rosary bead. A gem that gives off an intense aroma of incense. In the Mother of Mothers, the ornate incense burners were filled with precious gems and beads, consecrating them with their vapors. This amethyst comes with the greatest of them all, and its blessing gives the wearer great protection against magical attacks. Take all the jewels, all the precious stones, all the gold from those chests to consecrate him. For today, we will clothe the saint and raise his body to the highest. Alright, so there's that. Yeah, I'm really glad to get back into this game because it's been a little while since I did the last episode. Again, because, I've been really busy just with a lot of things in general. Hang on. I have a sneeze coming, and it's not coming out. Don't you guys hate that? Like, when you have a sneeze and it just won't come out? Yeah, gonna try and ignore that for a minute. Oh, hello. What do we got here? Anything? What did I do? I'm not getting anything, so you know what? I'm going to mark this. Let's mark it with... You know, I'm just gonna keep using the question marks because that basically just tells me, oh, hey, there's something here that I don't know about, so let's go with that. Ugh, sneeze. Come on, man. Bless me, God, please, and let the sneeze come out of me. Ah. Yeah, that parry window is very generous. I think I have the rosary bead that increases my parry window, which I'm very, very, like... I'm exploiting to hell and back. What do we got here? How many more prayers does this... Whoa! That scared the shit out of me! Okay. Anyway, how many more prayers does the Great Censor want? When it will tire and stop... When will it tire and stop swaying? When will we be able to stand again? Lower your head, close your eyes, pray, and do not get up. Okay, so I'm assuming that thing's going to hurt me if I see now, I see now. Okay, so keep your head down. Oh, that is cool. Okay, legit, that's actually kind of cool. That is menacing to watch. Okay, but there is something up there, and you know for a fact I'm going to try and explore it. Ah. Alright, let's see. Oh, Jesus! Oh my. Does that just kill me in one shot? Oh, that's good to know. Oh, and I gotta go back here? Dang it. Okay, so that is a thing. Hello, sir. Oh, wait, I can talk to him now. Or could I always talk to him?
Aquí ocurrió el primer milagro. Aquel piadoso y atormentado joven pidió a la alta voluntad ser castigado. Colocó un tronco de madera donde se apostó y rezó. Rezó esperando ser escuchado. Rezó para pedir dolor y así aliviar la gran culpa que se le clavaba afilada en el alma. Entonces el milagro se manifestó. Le crecieron raíces en sus brazos y piernas que lo retorcieron, pero ningún lamento surgió de sus labios, ninguna queja. Todos los que habitaban estas tierras fueron testigos de aquello, y todos rezaron ante la suplicada dicha interminable de aquel joven. Este árbol trino que brotó años después de su muerte fue llamado Nudo de las Tres Palabras, pues 3 son sus troncos anudados, y 3 fueron las únicas que pronunció el joven antes de morir. Mi gran culpa. Cada año fluye de su interior oro líquido y ardiente, perpetuando su recuerdo y quizás para recordarnos que el primer milagro no nos ha abandonado. Pues nudosos son, fueron y serán los caminos del milagro.
Okay, that was a lot. Is he gonna say the same thing?
El nudo de las 3 palabras. Aquí ocurrió el primer milagro. Colocó
yeah, he pretty much says the same thing. Okay, so that was a lot. So, is this where the miracle originated? I have a feeling we're going to do something with that later, so I'm actually going to keep it marked. But instead of with that, let's mark it with, yeah, let's mark it with that. Why not? Okay, so while we're making our way back to that darn sensor... Oh, careful. While we're making back to that giant sensor, I might as well go ahead and start the proceedings with the verse that I presented at the start, which is from Luke. And it's the idea of loving your enemies. And don't misunderstand what I say there when I say loving your enemies. Because at the end of the day, like, some people may, like, misinterpret that as being like, oh, hey, like, why should we love our enemies if, like, they're the ones who wronged us and whatnot, you know what I mean? So, I actually am supportive of the idea of loving your enemies, but not in the actual, like, oh, you must love your enemies and this, as if, like, you should become friends with them or something like that. No, not really. So, the idea of loving your enemies is the general idea that, you know what, like, just because someone doesn't like you, just because someone wronged you, just because, like, someone did something horrible to you, does not give you an excuse to, well, stoop to their level, as it were. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard this song and dance before already, like, you know, violence begets violence, no, you know what, like, just like, it has to be this way in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Violence breeds violence and all that jazz, you know what I mean? And the thing is, like, to a certain degree, that is true. At the end of the day, like, if you're going to, like, if you're going to, like, if you're going to repay, like, wrongdoing, that's not what I meant to do. If you're going to repay wrongdoing by, like, you know, being just as much of an asshole to them as they were to you, what does that say about you? You know what I mean? And, the reason I bring this up is because, well, recently, and, take this for what you will, I don't want to get too heavy on the politics in this episode, or, like, in this playthrough in general, I'm not gonna lie, but, the elections, just went on, and, a lot of people have been, like, you know, expressing their... Oh, hello. Oh, can I bounce? Oh, I see. Oh, geez. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I actually missed this. What do we got? We have Trapezoid of Jaeger the Jeweler. Unjustly sentenced by the stake to the stake by order of Ashgan the Inquisitor. Tyrant Jaeger's family became ashes. Blinded by revenge, he forged a ring with their remains, a ring that is now believed to be cursed. Interesting. Ooh. Ooh, and I can actually unlock this. Cool. Okay, so that actually created a shortcut. And, do I want to go up here? Yeah, let's check this out, actually. So, there's been a lot of discourse in America currently because of the current political climate, as it were. So, you know, like, a lot of people are kind of like just, oh, like, who should you vote for and all that jazz, and like, who's going to the polls and who are you voting for, and like, these guys are terrible, these guys are bad, like, the country is ruined if these guys are elected and all that jazz. Cards on the table. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly express my take on that whole spiel. I could honestly give two shits about it. Not that I don't necessarily care about the political system or like the current political climate of America, but I just can't bring myself to care because it just honestly gives me a headache. But I don't think that's anything new to those who are like familiar with my stance on a lot of things. But like my point with that whole spiel, and I should take a flask. Shoot. Okay, that was close. My point with the whole, with bringing that up is that there are a lot of strong opinions going on, and if any of you guys spend any time on Twitter, y'all know that, opinions can get volatile, opinions can get violent, maybe even to the point of, like, asking people, hey, dude, what the heck, right? And it's kind of interesting that that's how it is sometimes. Mainly because, like, you know, people, just because someone is on the opposite political spectrum of you, or doesn't believe in the same things that you do, this is going back to the whole, like, you know, because, like, this is going back to the whole thing I discussed a little while ago about, like, you know, Christians and, like, how, they perceive people not, adhering to what they have to say, you know what I mean? In this situation, it's more along the lines of just, hey, if people don't agree with you, don't be a dick about it, you know? And, this goes back to the whole thing of, like, what Luke was saying, is to love your enemy. Just because someone wrongs you, just because someone mistreats you, just because someone, does not, I'm actually gonna check out down here. Is there anything down here? Okay, that's going back. I'm actually gonna play this safe here. Got it. Okay, I'm not going back to the giant sensor, but I do want to go back there eventually. What do we have here? Coxel of June the Prostitute. Popular among the bishopric, June Sayers seduced and corrupted the will and vow of chastity of many in the priesthood, but her immunity ended when the first ashes fell to the ground. Oof. I kind of appreciate the fact that it's like the coxel, or like the pelvis. That's actually kind of clever, not gonna lie. Do I want to rid myself of guilt? No, I don't. I actually want that marker there so I can come back later. So I'm not going to rid myself of guilt yet. Come on, buddy. But, so, as I was saying, right? My whole point of bringing up the political system and all that jazz is particularly, like, just to make a comparison, is that, like, you know, if a Democrat meets a Republican, more often than not, like, you expect them to throw hands, or, like, you know, get into arguments, or, like, not necessarily have any sort of, like, meaningful dialogue. It's just going to be more back and forth. Oh, I'm right, you're wrong, shut up, and all that kind of stuff, right? The thing is, it doesn't really have to be that way. Like, this is just, like, my own personal experience. Like, take that for what you will. But, I have a friend, who's, one of my next-door neighbors, or one of my neighbors in the neighborhood, right? Who I consider a very, very respectful and, like, a great guy overall. Where are we, actually? Archcathedral rooftops. Alright, let's explore around here a little bit. So, like, yeah, I have a friend, who's, you know, a neighbor of mine. Really, really cool dude. And this is definitely, going to be a place, that I'm going to be able to come back to later. I remember my friend North mentioning that those areas with the fog are places that you can actually fall into. if you have a certain item. So we're going to go ahead and keep that in mind. But my friend who's my neighbor, I'm not going to mention names, mind you. Oh, what is that? Oh, hello. Oh, jeez. I couldn't swing up because I think I was trying to grab the ladder. Crap baskets. That's more guilt. Yeah, I can at least recover this one pretty easily because I'm right here. I gotta figure out how to deal with this enemy. Okay, I think I found a pattern here. Okay, there we go. Okay, grab my guild fragment. And there we go. Okay, yeah, we got some new enemies here. Oh, this looks like a bullet hell. Ah, I see. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So, my friend is, all in all, a really awesome dude. Like, he's, he and I, like, he takes me to the gun range every now and again. He shows me his firearms that he has that are really, really cool. And he's actually the guy who, like, showed me Blasphemous in the first place. I got into it because of my friend North, but I actually heard about Blasphemous beforehand from my next door, not my next door, but my neighbor across the street, right? Here's the thing about him. He is a full-blown Republican. Like, the dude is, like, very, very much Republican, and I actually might use, my prayer here. If I can. Let's see if I can do this. Take a flask. Ugh. Okay, take another one. Okay, there we go. That got a little difficult. But yeah, my neighbor is a full-blown Republican, but even then, like, here's the thing. He and I actually do disagree on a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, we're still friends, you know? And I still consider him a very, very respectable guy. Like, he and I don't have the same values, don't have the same viewpoints a lot of the time, but there are stuff that we can agree on. And, all in all, anytime we discuss that kind of thing, we generally have a pretty good, like, amicable discussion. I will be the first to admit that there have been some conversations with him that I got annoyed, and I'm pretty sure he's gotten annoyed with me. But, still, like, at the end of the day, we can still be like, oh, hey, we're still friends, we're still gonna hang out, and, you know, maybe, like, you know, talk about guns, or, like, talk about video games, and, like, hang out and stuff, like, even then. Ribs of Sabnok the Guardian. The Anointed Legion included Sabnok among its ranks, guardian and bearer of the Sigil of the Twisted. He fiercely protected the gates of town, even after chaos had arisen. Huh. Chip off the old block hero there. Okay, so it looks like I'm not going to be able to go up there, as long as this elevator isn't working. So, looks like that's, the situation here. I should be able to get up here without any issues. Perfect. Loving this music, man. But, the thing is like, I don't even consider Fred an enemy either. Like, that's kind of like defeating the purpose here. But it's one of those but it's kind of like going into a preface of, you know, I promise it's relevant. I'll say that much right now. Because, like, I guess, like, one of the main things with me is that, like, why do Republicans and Democrats, or, like, anyone who doesn't agree politically or religiously or what have you, have to feel like the other is, like, the worst person in the world or anything like that? And I know, like, I'm not getting anything here, so I'm gonna mark this with a question mark as well. Oh, hello. Whoa. What are you? Oh, I can't hurt this guy. Okay, what do I gotta do to hurt this guy? Okay, looks like I gotta catch him off the backswing. Okay, I get it now. Oh, geez, what was that? Oh, this is a good fight. Holy crap. Ugh. Okay, I need to get some distance and take another flask. There we go. Mark of the First Refuge. Whoo! Okay, that was a fight, man. What the heck? Sign of protection that freed its bearer from pain. The wounds appeared in the flesh of their lady who once swore to suffer instead of her wards. Socorro spent her childhood in a village which lined a route that church prisoners, condemned for their crimes and sins, frequently traversed. From the window of her room, she could see how these prisoners climbed a hill in a line so that when they reached the summit, they would be ready for the punishments and physical tortures reserved for them until they died. Interesting. Alright, so I'm guessing there's going to be more of these. So that was cool. Oh, this place is getting complicated. Now I kind of wish I went back down there and, like, checked out that sensor, but again, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that in due time. But, so going back to, again, loving thine enemy. Ooh, execution. What do we got here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I should be able to jump back up there, right? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and check this out first. Oh, another one. Well, this is just a basic enemy. Oh, wonderful! That worked out great. Awesome. Okay, I'm really liking this more action-packed situation here. So that was fun. Okay, so where are we? Huh. And I think we can actually... Yes, okay. Can I actually go down this ladder and, like, go back to that sensor? Let's check. It looks like I can. So let's actually go there first. Because I want to get my guilt back, and I'm really curious about that, thing. Oh, Jesus. Careful. Oh, man, that is fun to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Goodbye. Alright. I just need to get my guilt back, wherever it is. Stay down. Goodbye. Where is my guilt? Is it, near over here? No, it might be up there. Oh, dear. Let me check the... Yeah, it's up there. Nuts. Okay, let's wait for it to pass one more time. Oh, Jesus! Okay, okay. Made it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, that was close. That was close. We got it. Oh, Jesus, still going. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, so it's not instant kill. That's good. Woo! Oh, that is insane. No lie, that is cool as hell. Smoking Heart of Incense. Enhances the power and duration of prayers, but also increases their cost by 1 fervor bar. The works and graces of the sorrowful miracle, first verse. The great dry tree into which his holiness was transformed by work and grace of the miracle burned in the night of heavy storms. It burned for 90 days, and as it was consumed, it left an enormous pile of ashes that covered the cathedral's main ambulatory tower, leaving his holiness turned throne on the top. All those who were present and all those who arrived and tried to climb the summit were swallowed by the ashes, and the cathedral fell silent. Alright, so that worked out. So I should be able to, yes, okay. Awesome. Whoa, Jesus, okay. Stay down. Okay, that is so sick looking, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Jesus, okay, even sliding doesn't work. So I have to stay down. Goodness gracious, that is just really cool to watch, I'm not gonna lie. So, the main, so what I was saying, right? I guess the main thing, like, this is one of the simpler, oh, okay, that was an accident. Trapezium of Jeremiah the Hangman. Jeremiah Schweiger took the lives of thousands of prisoners for decades, trusting that his work was sacred. When doubt invaded his mind, remorse ravaged him. Oof. Okay, I see. So what I can probably do is, yeah, I can come here, pull this, and that should have, yes, that should allow me to go back down there. So, I think I'm good on that end, so let's climb back up. Some of this is very precise, which, you know what, I'm honestly okay with. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this game is testing me and I love it. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, we got more platforming. Oh, wow. This is a whole area and I love this. Okay, can I get you with a... Yes, I can. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting close to getting all those children, so we'll see where that... We'll have to see where that leads. Awesome. A little messy, but that worked out. I'll take that. Oh, hi. Okay. So, going back again to what I was talking about. So, why do I bring up the idea of loving your enemy? The reason being is because, here's the thing about it. One truth that always, like, comes to mind for me when it comes to living in, the planet Earth, before we move on, Femur of Karpow the Bounty Hunter. Karpow, nicknamed the Daring, was a feared bounty hunter at the service of the Bishopric of Custodia. Karpow had a cherished motto, get rid of everything and you'll have nothing to lose. Ooh, I kind of like that. But, the main thing, that, I was getting at is that one way or another, no matter how good you are, no matter how good you think you are, no matter how inoffensive, in a way, you think you are being, there will always be someone in the world that does not like you. Maybe even hate you. Like, for all intents and purposes, like, they could hate your guts, they, like, whether it's jealousy, greed, or something, someone's not gonna like you, and hi!
No prestéis atención a las arrugas de mi piel, al pelo que crece gris o a mis temblorosas piernas. Nuestro pacto aún está por concluir. Así también nuestra ardua empresa. Penitente, necesitaréis mi favor en vuestro siguiente cometido.
I'm gonna say no for now, lady.
Si cambiáis de parecer.
I want you to stay alive, because, again, people have told me that keeping you alive will be beneficial later. I just kind of wish I knew that earlier so that you're not in that old state. Oh, sweet! Another mea culpa statue. The virtue of mea culpa has ascended. Excellent. So, we can get some more stuff. Let's actually... Yeah, we got, like, quite a few options. Hello. Azure Cyclone. The Penitent one performs a spinning attack as a combo finisher with down X after a 3-hit combo. And what's here? Sacred Onslaught. It reaches the maximum level of mastery in the art of the lunge. Mea culpa cuts the air in such a way that it manages to produce a wave that also produces damage above and below the blade. Hold X while dodging. Interesting. I am going to, go with this one, however. Holy Wrath. Optimizes the way Mea culpa concentrates his power, using its sharp thorns instead of the blade, and allowing the Penitent one to perform a devastating attack much faster. There we go. And these are like 11,000, 9,000. Alright. Great. That's actually really good. So I imagine the boss fight is here. So we're actually not going to go there yet. I actually might do that to end off the episode. Before we tackle that. So let's come back here later. In the meantime, the thing about it, that I was talking about is, no matter what you do in this world, there will always be someone in the world that does not like you. And someone in the world who will want to harm you or do you wrong. I have witnessed the exhumation of the Archbishop. I have witnessed how they cleansed his bones in wine to then dress him in silk and gold. I saw them place the most beautiful jewels on his face and kiss his forehead. I watched as they placed rings on his finger and gloves on his hands, I guess. They lifted him up, calling his name, and swayed him to make it look like as if he was walking again. Ugh. I have a feeling that might, like, be a foreshadow to the boss coming up. That's my best guess. Ow. But we shall see about that. In the meantime, let's keep exploring up here for the time being before we head over to the boss. I'm assuming is, the next boss, so we'll have to see about that. Let's actually check over here. Oh boy. Can I actually... Okay. I'm gonna try something. Awesome. Heart of Oils. This heart is anointed with oils that inflame the soul. Sacred Fury increases the strength of those who wield the sword, while at the same time lowering their defenses. Father, as it always is after a procession, the ground was filled with puddles of blood from our penitents, who harmed themselves with every excruciating step. But as I prayed on the windowsill, watching the night reflected on that holy reddish line, I noticed that someone, a cloaked figure, had begun collecting that blood in a shiny metallic container. That figure you speak of, my son, must be none other than the roaming gypsy, the merchant they call Candelaria, a sage to some, a witch to others. Oh, that's actually perfect, because, like, that's the entire idea is, what's it called? What do I have equipped currently, actually? I think I have a... Trying to see. Which one do I have equipped? This one, the Heart of Virtuous Pain. Yeah, the, blocking stance of the, should I go with the Heart of Oils? Because more attack power is always good. Oh, I need to go to a Mea Culpa statue, I think. Oh, no, wait, no. I think I need to go to a... Do I need to do it at a Predieu? Kneel in sacred ground to reforge Mea Culpa's heart. Can I do it here? Yes, I can. You know, I'm actually gonna try it. Let's go with the Heart of Oils. Increase attack power, lower defense. Let's go for Glass Cannon. Ow. Alright then. So, and like, what I was getting at earlier. Again, I keep getting interrupted because it's hard to focus on, like, what I want to talk about in terms of, like, you know, putting together a sermon while also playing a very, very difficult game. But honestly, that's part of the fun and, like, the enjoyment of playing a game like this is that challenge. But, so yeah, the main thing I was getting at is, like, there will always be enemies. And do I have the thing that gives me protection? No, I need to equip it. Okay, hang on a sec. I believe it's this, yes. So, which one gives me orange blood, and this one roots. I can actually unequip the roots and use the silvered lung of Dolphos, because the roots aren't going to appear for a little bit. I could also okay, I can't go up there, so it looks like I have to go here. Oh geez, oh geez. Okay, so this is the point of no return. Let's go ahead and take a flask and do this. Oh, okay, this is a bit of a challenge. I like this. So, you guys have likely heard the whole thing of, like, turning the other cheek, as it were, right? Yeah, it's that whole spiel. But the thing is, like, that whole spiel of, like, you know, turning the other cheek is a lot more important than some people may realize, because because, like, at the end of the day, like, you know how people say, oh, I will never forgive you, and whatnot? And, like, that's totally valid. Like, you can totally, like, get the feeling of, like, not being able to forgive someone. I'm just trying to, like, get a bead on what I need to do down here. Okay, I see. Oh, I understand now. So, I have to walk up here, trigger the roots. I see, so I have to go up there to trigger the roots and then... Got you. Ah, yes! Good to see you again, my lady.
Tomad el siguiente de mis dolores profundos.
Awesome. That's great, actually. Alright, so that's another increase to my maximum health, which is appropriate too, because I just equipped the Heart of Oils. Okay, and there's nothing left up there, I believe. Like, there's another door up there, but I just unlocked it. So, we are in good shape. So now let's go ahead and explore this way. And yeah, so speaking from some personal experience, I actually do know a couple of people in the world that actually don't like me at all, and maybe even hate my guts, not gonna lie. But it's just a matter of, like, you know, do I let that bother me? Do I let that, dictate how I am to, like, run my life? No, not really. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. So, we'll figure that out later. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. But yeah, like, the idea of, like, you know, loving thine enemy is not so much, like, you know, actually loving them. Like, if there's someone who's wronged you or has done, like, terrible things to you or, like, just hates you in general, the whole idea of, like, loving thine enemy is basically just acknowledging that, like, they can't really do much of anything else to you, if you, like, as long as you don't let them. And at the end of the day, like, maybe there are things that they can do, and if they keep doing things to you that, like, to wrong you, like, obviously address it, obviously, like, try to do something about it, but don't do it in such a way that is malicious, you know what I mean? Like, I know, like, a lot of people really, really like the subreddits of malicious compliance and pro revenge and whatnot, and, you know, some people have it coming. Like, I'm not going to deny that. Some people totally have whatever retribution comes their way, oh, jeez, coming towards them. Because, you know, like, some people deserve to burn. Like, I will be the first to admit, as a Christian, and as someone who absolutely, like, acknowledges that, like, you know, there are terrible people in the world, there are some people who absolutely deserve to burn. Oh, Jesus. I gotta be careful. that was close. Can I actually do this now that I think about it? Oh, wow, double kill. Nice. Okay. I think I started figuring that bit out. So, So yeah, like, there are some people in the world that absolutely deserve what's coming to them. However, like, I guess for me personally, the main takeaway with that whole idea of loving thine enemy is, at the end of the day, that's not really our job, you know? Like, if you do not like, if you have enemies, like, you don't have to love them, you don't necessarily have to like them or anything. But the main takeaway that I get from that verse in Luke that I presented at the start of the episode is it's less about love, or at least, like, our, like, current, you know, our modern, like, depiction of love. It's less about, like, that, and more just about the concept of respect. Because at the end of the day, every human being, whether they are a good person or a bad person or whatnot, like, maybe they don't deserve respect, but they don't deserve to be disrespected, if that makes any sense. Because, like, what are you accomplishing by disrespecting someone? You're making your, like, at the end of the day, you're just making yourself look like a dick. And, like, again, I acknowledge that, like, there are some people who absolutely do not deserve, like, any modicum of respect. That much is certain. But, like, what good are you doing, not just to, like, everyone else, but to yourselves, if what you aim to do is just act like an asshole, you know what I mean? And that's the main takeaway with me. Like, like I said, I'll be the first to acknowledge that, like, there are some people out there in the world that absolutely deserve to burn. But don't feel like don't, like, burden yourself with that task, you know what I mean? It's like, at the end of the day, like, just turn the other cheek. Like, maybe you can forgive, but don't forget. And at the end of the day, like, forgiveness is for yourself, not for anyone else. And, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the comments, or, like, a lot of people watching have heard this song and dance before. But, if none of that necessarily tickles your fancy, like, you're not a fan of turning the other cheek or forgiving and forgetting and whatnot, like, that's fine. Like, I absolutely understand the idea of, like, you know, not wanting to forgive and forget. Like, my philosophy is, like, I forgive, but I never forget. And the whole idea of, like, because, like, forgiving and forgetting, if you forget, that means you acknowledge, like, you don't acknowledge the past and you don't learn from it. But forgiving is more along the lines of, like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this bother me anymore. You're off the hook, sorta. Like, and at the end of the day, like, I'm just not gonna let it bother me anymore. And like, you know, that kind of thing. And once again, it's just about the modicum of respect. Like, if you have enemies, like, that's a shame and everything. Like, it's too bad that, like, you know, some people have to, like, spend their lives hating or, like, trying to wrong someone or trying to be a dick to other people just for the sake of being a dick or just because they don't like these people. At the end of the day, don't stoop to their level. And it's all about respect, you know? Like, don't disrespect someone, because just because they disrespected you doesn't mean that it's the right, that you have the right to disrespect them back, because that just makes you an asshole as well. Maybe not as much as them, who knows? Like, everyone's situation is different, but at the end of the day, don't be disrespectful. Like, respect other people, and thus by doing so, respecting you're also respecting yourself, because that's how it is. No one deserves to be disrespected. Not everyone deserves respect, but at the end of the day, no one deserves to be disrespected. That's the main thing. And that's the takeaway that I get with the whole idea of loving your enemy. Speaking of loving your enemy, or enemy, whoa, your design is cool! Melquiades the Exhumed Archbishop. What are you? Oh, okay, I see. You gotta take out the hands. Okay, this is a sick boss design. Okay, I can't block that. Take a flask. Ah! Oh, I am doing damage. Let's take a flask. Woo! Oh, jeez, that knockback is insane. Ugh. Another flask. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I can block it. Good. Got it. Awesome! Thank you, Tentudia. This is an awesome boss design. Oh, jeez. One more hit and I'm probably done. No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. One more hit and I'm dead, though. Oh, jeez. Come on over here, buddy. Come on over here. Damn it! I tried to block, but I couldn't in time. Oh, wow. That is an awesome boss design. Not gonna lie. So, yeah, I remember the, I remember the thing that, that one dead guy was talking about. They dressed him up in, like, you know, fancy clothing and rings and whatnot and carry him around. Oh, wow. This is a sick boss design, dude. Yeah, gloves. It was gloves. Okay. Good to know. Oh, jeez. Okay, got that. Ooh, that was cool! Oh, Jesus. Ah! Alright, take a flask. Okay, I have 2 prayers. I'm gonna save those for the next time I take these things down. This is a sick boss design. Oh, Jesus. Ah, that sucks. Oh, right, I can do that too. I gotta remember that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, sick! Ah. Okay. Prayer time. Okay, I need you to come over here, man. I somehow avoided that. Ah, these pillars. Oh, Jesus! I didn't realize how low on health I was. Darn it. Okay, yeah, this is a really sick boss, dude. I'm liking this a lot. See? I'm loving my enemy. Because I love this boss. Woohoo! This is fun. This is fun. This is a really cool boss fight. Alright then. Let's try this again. I gotta remember I can do that from now on. Okay, I'm gonna try and predict that. And up we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Messed that up. Why do they have to show up as soon as I kill those things? Ow! Okay, taking a flask. Okay, patience, patience, patience. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Ah! Jesus Christ, please help me. Good lord, that is one hell of a boss fight. Admittedly, I got careless there. I was trying to block, but I just kept mistiming my block. Okay, good. Ah. Jesus! And that does a lot of damage, too. I mean, I am using the Heart of Oil, so that probably explains why. Oh, jeez. Okay, take a flask. And now we're good. Now we're good. Ah! I gotta watch that timing. What? Oh, man. Okay, this is getting really hard. Maybe I shouldn't use the Heart of Oils. But, you know what? In for a penny. I'm gonna keep going. I know you want to help me, lady, but I don't want to rely on you. Oh, right when I activated the prayer, too. But, thank you, slide. Ah, jeez. Okay, flask. Okay, don't activate it yet. Good. Good! There we go. Now we're cooking. Ah, not quite. Good. Yes. Another prayer? Okay, good. I avoided that. Let's do this. Ah, no. Another flask? Alright, come over here, pal. Come over here. This might be it. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, jeez, I absolutely fucked it up. Flask. Alright, come over here, pal. Come over here. Oh, I am so glad I avoided that. Farewell. Requiem aeternam. Whew. That was certainly a thing. That was an awesome boss. Like, wow. That's definitely one of the better designs for the bosses we've seen so far in this game. What do we have here? Oh. Deformed Mask of Orestes. Oh. Deformed Mask of Orestes, artifact found in the hands of a dead archdeacon in a dreamed world. Confession of Orestes. My forces are decreasing. I fear that the sacred mission that your most illustrious has entrusted me is beyond our abilities. The others are mistaken. If the answer were so easily found, I would not have ventured into this place, crossing the boundaries of the flesh. My time, limited as it already was, has not been enough to unravel the unfathomable mysteries of this dream kingdom, this land that my ignorance and pride have turned into my grave. I find consolation in knowing that the mask will remain with me, thus eluding ungodly hands in the same way that the answers I sought have managed to elude my useless scrutiny. Wow. So that just happened. And that will lead back over here, which I believe will allow me to open a new path.
Veo todo desde lo más alto del árbol seco, en el que el milagro me ha reencarnado.
Oh, so I think that goes back to the tree that we saw earlier. So that definitely has something to do with that. Alright, and on that note, I think that's a great place to stop the episode. So, thank you guys for joining me for episode 10 of Let's Play Blasphemous. Sorry if my, like, a sermon about loving thine enemy got a little bit rambly, but there was a lot going on here that I was barely able to focus. But even then, this was awesome. Like, that was a great boss fight. Really, really, really cool. So, we're going to continue, exploring throughout. Maybe I have to go back to the tree down here to, like, get a little more inquiry on what to do. But if any of you guys have any advice on what I should do here in the Archcathedral and the Mother of Mothers, maybe even back in the patio of the Silent Steps, please let me know. And of course, there's always here the Library of the Negated Words. I believe that's one place, that's the place that we may have to explore last. So, we will cover that at a later time. So, once again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Blasphemous. I'm the Green Scorpion. You don't have to love your enemies. You don't even have to like them. You don't even have to acknowledge them. And in fact, that's probably the best thing you can do. It's all about respect. Respect your enemies. Respect yourself. And at the end of the day, if your enemies are pining for your attention and wish to harm you, don't even acknowledge them. And if they keep insisting, then is when you can do something about it. But at the end of the day, whatever you do, whatever you feel you have to do, do it with respect. Maybe not towards your enemies, but to yourself. No one deserves to be disrespected. No one, not everyone deserves respect, but no one deserves to be disrespected. Particularly because if you are the one doing the disrespecting, then at the end of the day, how much better are you? And on that note, see you guys next time.